Hello students, how are you all feeling? Okay, I'm teacher Kiran and I'm from SMJK Sin Min, Kedah, and today I'm going to teach you on language awareness and reading from download textbook page 35 and 37. Okay, so this is the lesson for the Form 5 students. I bet all of you are feeling bored at home. Are you feeling bored at home? I'm feeling bored at home actually. I wish I can go back to school and see my students. It's different when we are staying at home and learning, but whatever it is, dear students, Form 5, you are all in Form 5 this year, so you need to really focus on your PDPR lessons, your online lessons, and do your revision and tasks regularly, okay? So I'm here today to share with you a lesson on language awareness, okay, right. So it is on tenses, and we are going to learn through context. Okay, and the three tenses that my students normally feel very confused about are simple past tense, present perfect tense, and present perfect continuous tense. Okay, so today I'm going to teach you simple ways to remember these tenses when you use them, especially in your writing, essay writing. Okay, and this part is also tested in your reading paper 1, especially for the closed test part 2. Okay, right. So let's go on. Okay, I hope you can follow my lesson. And if you have any questions, maybe you can ask your teachers. Okay, right. We'll look at simple past tense first. So simple past tense have been taught to all of you since the primary school. So it's very basic. It is a tense that we normally use for stories. Okay, so it is stated, it is used when we want to state something or report something that had happened in the past. Okay, it can be a long event or a short event, right? Then the event is completed. Okay, so we use past tense if the event is completed. All right, then for past tense, the time the event or incident happened is specifically known or shown in the tense, in the sentence. Okay, for example, last week, yesterday, an hour ago, this morning, just now. Okay, right. And it is tense, like teacher told you just now, it's very commonly used in story writing, right? Take note, yeah? Okay, now let's look at some examples. Okay, Wei Shen wrote an essay in school yesterday. So wrote is past tense of write. Mrs. Lee went to the market an hour ago. Okay, so past tense of go, went. My mother ate a piece of cake just now. Okay, past tense of eat, ate. Hashim cycled to school this morning. Cycled. Okay, right. So can you try to make simple sentences with this past tense? Played, walked, through, spoke. Try to make a simple sentence. Use you can write them down in your book and get your teachers to check for you. Okay, so remember the time is specified. All right. So, okay. Now we're going to look at present perfect tense. Now, present perfect tense commonly used or always used, I would say, has and have. Okay, it's used when the time period has not finished. It is still there. It is still going on. Okay, there is still some effect. It is also used when the time is not specified. So you can see a little bit of difference here. Okay, it's used when sharing something recently happened. It's also used very commonly used with for and since. Okay, so in the sentence you'll have for or since. And it connects the past and the present. It is suitably used to share experiences, changes over time, and completed actions. Now you may not understand all this, whatever I'm explaining to you now. Okay, so that is why I say that when we learn tenses, we should learn them in context, that means in sentences, so it will be clearer. So let me share some sentences with you so that you are clearer of present perfect tense. Okay, right. So like I said, it is used with has and have. So it's also known as present participle tense. So it is used when the time period has not finished. For example, Tila has watched 3 movies this week. So has watched is present perfect tense, and 3 movies this week. So this week shows that she has not finished watching. The week is not over. She may watch more movies, more than 3. Okay, let's look at past tense. So we can see the difference immediately, clearly. Okay, right. So for past tense, it will be like this. Tila watched 3 movies last week. So it's over. She has finished watching all 3 movies last week. Look at the difference now. So you can see now, present perfect tense, the time period has not finished. The 3 weeks is coming though. This week is still going on. So she may watch more movies. Okay, let's go on. Okay, right. Present perfect tense is used when the time is not specified. Not specified. That means it's not specific. It's not mentioned. For example, I have already taken my lunch. When? We don't know. Okay, it's not mentioned in the sentence. Okay, the boys have completed their project. When? I don't know, but they have completed. I know that. I don't know when. Okay, so we look at the difference for past tense. I took my lunch at 2 p.m. So here, very clearly, the time is specified, 2 p.m. So look at the difference, okay? Present perfect tense, I've already taken my lunch. Past tense, I took my lunch at 2 p.m. All right. So here, the boys completed their project when? Last week. So can you see the difference between perfect tense and past tense, students? It's getting slightly clearer, okay? As we go on, stay with me, you will definitely understand. It's not that difficult, actually, yeah? Okay, right. So let's go on. Now, it's also used when when sharing something recently happened. Okay, for example, Mom has lost the car keys again. So she has just lost it, okay? They have forgotten their homework again. Okay, so if you look at simple past tense, Mom lost the car keys yesterday. So it's specified when. Okay, they forgot their homework this morning. Okay, specified when. So look at the differences between present perfect tense and simple past tense. Okay. Right, let's go on. It's usually used with for and since for some cases, okay, but more using for, okay. Let's look. The old woman has lived in the village for 15 years, meaning she is still living in the village. She has not left the village. Okay, she has lived in the village for 15 years and she's still there now. Okay. So in past tense, it would be like this. The old woman lived in the village for 15 years. So meaning she's not living in the village anymore. She lived in the village for 15 years. Now she's living in town. Make sense? Stay with me. Okay, right. So the next one I'm going to touch on is present perfect continuous tense, where you have has been or have been plus ing. Now, the word continuous shows that something is going on continuously. It's in progress. Okay, so that's what it's explaining here. For something that started in the past and still in progress now. It's still going on. Okay, right? It's for continuous actions that happened in the past and have finished recently but still have effect now. Okay, and to emphasize how long actions have been in progress. Okay, you're not sure. I know that. All right, let's look at some sentences. Okay. For something that started in the past and still in progress, where we normally use since. For example, she has been studying the whole morning. Okay, so you know this is in progress. The whole morning she has been studying. She didn't stop. Okay. My brother has been playing the guitar since he was 7 years old. Meaning he started playing since he was 7 years old and he's still playing. He has been playing guitar. Okay, right. Let's go on the next one. For continuous actions, okay, so present perfect continuous tense is shown to explain continuous actions that happened in the past, have finished recently, but still have the effect. Okay, example, they have been working since morning and now they are exhausted. So where is the effect? The effect is showing them that they are exhausted. Okay, so they have been working since morning, working and working and working, and now they are exhausted. So the action stopped already, but the effect is there. Okay. Right, the next one. To emphasize how long actions have been in progress. How long has it been going on? Okay. Right, my brother has been attending online tutorials for months. For how long? For months. So he's been attending. It's a continuous routine, okay? Continuous activity. Every day he has been attending online tutorials and it has been happening for months. Okay, right. So let's look at more examples in context, meaning in sentences, so that you can understand the differences between these three tenses. Okay, right. So for present perfect tense, where you have has and have, in question form, this is how it looks. Have you done your homework? Okay, simple past tense. Did you do your homework this morning? Your mother normally will ask you that question, right? Did you do your homework this morning? Your teacher might ask you, have you done your homework? Okay, then present perfect continuous tense. Have you been doing your homework the whole morning? I think you need a break. So this is where you use present perfect continuous tense. Can you see the difference, students? To take note, okay? In fact, there are so many websites that you can check on, okay, where you can learn more on these tenses. But believe me, some websites really confuse you. Okay, even the download textbook, if I were to ask my students to read the notes, they don't really understand. So I have to explain to them, like how I'm explaining to you. So I hope after this, you are able to understand. Okay, right, let's go on. Okay, present perfect tense. Another example, 3 examples. Okay, I have watched the series twice this week. So I might watch more times. Okay, simple past tense, I watched the series twice last week. So it's over. I'm not going to watch anymore. Present perfect continuous tense, I have been watching the movie the whole day. Or sorry, I've been watching the series the whole day. Or I've been watching the movie the whole day, showing that it's in progress. I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to watch movies. So, okay, that is present perfect continuous tense. So remember, present perfect continuous tense, it's always in progress. You have that ing there. And you have the been in the middle, okay? Excuse me. Okay. Right, now I would like to give you a test, a short test to check your understanding. Can you differentiate the 3 tenses? Okay, let's try. My parents went or have gone for a movie last night. So can you guess the correct answer? Try. Look at the clues. Remember what I've told you? Yeah. They waited or have waited for the bus for 2 hours this morning. Suraya spent or has spent almost all her savings for the new laptop. Our group has done or has been doing the English bulletin since Monday. My teacher gave or has given us 3 projects this month. Okay, take some time. Put a pause for the video. Put a pause. You try first. Let's see later when I share the answers, how many correct you've got out of 5. Okay, right. So let's look at the first one. My parents went or have gone for a movie last night. What do you think? Where is the clue? Is the time specified? It is. Last night. So the answer should be in the past tense. Went. My parents went for a movie last night. Okay. The second sentence. They waited or have waited for the bus for 2 hours this morning. So is the time specified? Is the action still in progress? Ask yourself. So these are the clues. Okay, you can see it's that specified this morning. So it should be in the very good past tense. Okay, they waited for the bus for 2 hours this morning. Let's try the next one. Suraya spent or has spent almost all her savings for the new laptop. Which one? Is the time specified? I don't see any. Let's see which is the answer. Yes, it is present perfect tense. Suraya has spent almost all her savings for the new laptop. Okay, so it's showing an action that recently happened. Correct. But not specified when. So it is present perfect tense. Okay. Next one. Oops. All right. Our group has been doing the English bulletin since Monday. So the clue here in this sentence is since. Yeah. So has been doing, that means it is in progress. Okay. My teacher gave or has given us 3 projects this month. So which is the answer? Has given. Exactly when, we are not sure, but this month. So she might be giving us more projects this month. Okay, right. Now, let's look at the download textbook, page 35, exercise 3. And then we'll have a look at also the textbook, page 35, exercise 3 and 4. Okay, so now it's time for you to test yourself. Can you fill in the blanks for this exercise 3? Okay, so you have to complete the text using present perfect simple or present perfect continuous. So remember, present perfect simple has the has and have. Okay, you remember that, okay? And present perfect continuous has the ing, has been plus ing or have been plus ing. So first, if you get this kind of text in the exam, okay, but in the exam, you have options to choose A, B, C, D. This is part 2 of your reading paper 1, SPM students, yeah? Okay, right. So this one, in your textbook, there are no options. Okay, so it's just for practice. So my suggestion or tip is to read the whole text first to get a gist or an idea of the text. What is the text about? Now, the title here can help you. The history of sport. Okay, so while people play, you know, you're supposed to fill in the blanks with something to do with the root word play. Games and do sports practically since the beginning of time. The rules which participants have had to follow change over the centuries. So change is the root word in the bracket. Experts, historians, and archaeologists discover that sport, be here means verb to be. Okay, that means it can be has or have, or it can be was, were, and all that. But for this, we are using has and have, because it is present perfect and present perfect continuous tense. Okay. Past tense of has and have is had. Okay, right. A useful way for people to learn how to deal with nature and the environment better. They also see, okay, so the root word is see there, and that as societies develop, so develop is the root word, sport and games have to. Archaeologists study cave paintings for years now. Okay, the keyword here is now. For years now, they find many which show athletes doing sport. In France, the paintings show people participating in wrestling and running about 17,300 years ago. And in Libya, in the cave of swimmers, evidence show people taking part in competitive swimming. Although experts not answer all the questions about why people play games and do sports yet, they prove that nobody can argue about their importance in human history. Okay, looking back at the notes that I shared just now and the clues that I've highlighted on, okay, you must remember some of the sentences just now in the example, they had specific time. Okay, they had words like for years, since. Okay, all that are clues. So can you just try if you can fill in the gaps here? Take about a few minutes. Okay, what I would suggest you to do is just put a pause for the video and try first on your own. Okay, you may have done this. Your teacher might have done this exercise because it's in page 35. However, it's good to revise. It's good for practice. Now, English, there are no other ways to improve but to practice. Okay, practice makes perfect. Yes. Okay, right. So you pause and you try to answer, and I'm going to show you the answers now. Okay. Okay, so these are the answers. I hope you can see that quite blurred. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Okay, so the first one is present continuous, present perfect continuous tense. And the second one is also present perfect continuous tense. Okay, now usually and, the word and, the blank that comes before and after and, they are in the same form. Maybe you never realized that. I'm telling you. Okay, meaning if it is in the past tense, okay, I ate sandwiches and read my books this morning. So ate and read both are in the past tense. Before the end and after the end, the form is the same. Okay, the tense form. Okay, so same goes to this part. While means something that is happening. Okay, right? While people have been playing, so it's in progress. Games, okay, and have been doing sports practically since, so the clue here is since the beginning of time. The rules which participants have had to follow have changed over the centuries. So time is not specified, it's just mentioned over the centuries. So here you use present perfect tense. Remember this exercise, you need to fill in the blanks with two. Present perfect tense or present perfect continuous tense. So no past tense here, okay? So always remember to read the instructions. Make that a habit, not only for English, but all subjects, my dear students. Yeah, next one, experts, historians, and archaeologists have discovered that sport has been, so this is what to be, a useful way for people to learn how to deal with nature and the environment better. They have also seen that as societies have developed, so you cannot say have been developing because it's not in progress, they have developed. Societies have developed. Sport and games have too. Archaeologists have been studying cave paintings for years. So here the clue is for years. Okay, in Bahasa Melayu is bertahun-tahun. Okay, so it's continuous, in progress. So that's why we are using have been studying. If you say archaeologists have studied cave paintings for years, that means they've studied and they are no more doing any studies on the cave paintings. That's a different meaning altogether. So here this sentence shows that they are still studying on cave paintings for more effects or more results of something, consequences and all that. Okay, and they have found many which show athletes doing sport. Okay, in France, the paintings show people participating in wrestling and running about 7,300 years ago. And in Libya, in the cave of swimmers, evidence has shown, evidence is one, okay, has shown people taking a part in competitive swimming. Although experts haven't answered, or you can answer have not answered all the questions about why people play games and do sports yet, they have proved that nobody can argue about their importance in human history. Now students, apart from this present continuous tense and present perfect tense, you must also remember when to use has or have. Can you remember? Okay, has is used for singular nouns. For example, he has, she has, my mother has, my brother has, Ali has. Okay. Have is used for plural nouns. For example, the students have. Okay, my parents have. The girls have. Ali and Abu have. Okay, what about I and you? I and you usually they follow the plural nouns. Okay, so I have. You have. Okay, so you have to remember that. Okay, right. So let's go on. Let's look at page 37. Exercise 3. Now this one you are supposed to fill in the blanks with past tense. Sorry, this one is perfect tense and past tense. Yes, perfect tense and past tense. Yes, so this time you need to fill in, choose the correct answer. You have to circle the correct answer based on which tense? Past tense and perfect tense. Okay, so have a look at the sentences. Understand the sentences. Remember the key points I explained just now. I shared just now. Okay, take some time, put a pause, okay, on your video and try the exercise before I show you the answers. All right, so I just put on, or I have just put on my football kit. So which one? So I just put on is past tense. I have just put on is present perfect tense. Put on, another word for put on is to wear. Okay, yeah, that's a phrase, put on. Second one, Maria has already scored 5 points. Maria already scored 5 points. So the first one has. You can see the has there, so you know it's perfect tense. Okay, the second one, no has. That is past tense. All right, let's look at the third one. Remember I showed you questions just now? Yeah. Okay, so did they spend? This is past tense. Have they spent? This is present perfect tense. Their holiday hiking increased last summer. Where's the clue? Can you figure out? I bet you can. You're smart. I know that. Okay, number 4. Theo has taken, or Theo took tennis lessons in 2005. So which one? Has taken is present perfect. Took is past tense. So which one? Remember what I told you just now. Remember the clues. Keep looking at the clues. Okay? Right. And take note of the clues. Believe me, with practice, you are going to be an expert in this. All right. Number 6. I didn't watch, or I haven't watched an ice hockey game so far. So didn't watch, past tense. Haven't watched or have not watched is present perfect tense. Okay, 7. Last week, Helen and Iris went, past tense, have got present perfect tense, to the new sports arena. So where? Which one? Is the time specified here? Look carefully. I know, I can see that you have already guessed the answer. Okay, number 8. He can't play squash because he still didn't buy or did not buy, or he still has not bought or hasn't bought a racket. Okay, right. So which one? Didn't buy is the past tense. Hasn't bought is the present perfect tense. Number 9, again a question. Did you ever see, or have you ever seen a rugby game? Fine. Is the time specified here? Which one would you choose? Think. Okay, the last one. We have waited, or we waited at the golf course for 2 hours. Where were you? So which one? Okay, let's look at the answer. You have to try first, pause and try, no cheating. Okay, right. Let's look at the answers. Okay, the first one is actually present perfect tense. Why? Because no time specified. You are just saying in general an action that you have done, but you did not specify when. So I have just put on my football kit. Number 2, Maria has already scored 5 points. You cannot use past tense here because it's not mentioned when. She has already scored 5 points and she may score even more points after this. So you use present perfect tense. Number 3, did they spend? The answer is in the past. Their holiday hiking increased last summer. Why did we choose did they spend? Can you guess? I bet you can. Yeah, you look, last summer shows that the time is specified. When it happened? Last summer. Okay, number 4, Theo took lessons, tennis lessons in 2005. So this is again past tense because it's mentioned very clearly which year he took tennis lessons. 2005. So past tense. Number 5, my friend has been or was. So the answer is was at a rugby match 2 days ago. So it's mentioned 2 days ago. He was there. Okay, right. Number 6, I haven't watched an ice hockey game so far. So there is no specified time and it's showing that it might happen. Now I haven't watched an ice hockey game so far, but maybe I will one day. Okay. So that's when you use present perfect tense. Number 7, last week is a clue there showing that it is past tense. Went. Helen and Iris went to the new sports arena. Number 8, he can't play squash because he still hasn't bought a racket. Okay, so this is present perfect. Number 9, have you ever seen a rugby game? Yeah, no time specified, so it's present perfect tense. And number 10, we waited at a golf course for 2 hours. Where were you? So the clue here is were. You can also see where were you. That means there are no more waiting there. They have left because they waited for 2 hours, did not turn up. Okay, right. I hope it's clear. Now let's do one more exercise. Okay, one more exercise for on the same page 37. Okay, so you need to complete the dialogues here using past simple and present perfect simple. Same thing, yeah? Past simple past tense and present perfect tense. Okay, right, try. First, you need to read the whole thing before you decide to put or fill in the blanks. Okay? Like I told you, in your reading paper 1, the options will be given. A, B, C, D. You need to choose. So that will be a bit more easier. Okay? Right here, you have to just fill in the blanks. But it's already specified what tense. Simple past tense and present perfect tense. Okay, let's go through very quickly. Last night, I go to a boxing match. Oh, I already been to boxing matches. 2 boxing matches. Do you know that Joe worked at the sports arena for 15 years? Really? I thought he started working there 5 years ago. Yeah. Next one is, you ever met a famous athlete? Well, I see Laila Ali box. Wow, I watched her father, Muhammad Ali, fight once. Sadly, he doesn't box anymore. Tony break his leg. He fall while he was skiing. Number 5, yesterday I leave the flat and ride my bike to the gym. Then I realized that I not have my trainers with me. Oh no, that happened to me before. What do, and the next one, I call mom to bring them to me. How long ago you began coaching baseball? 10 years ago, I recently take a team to the national finals and we win. Okay, now can you decide? You can even discuss with a friend and try to fill in the blanks. You put a pause to the video and try to fill in the blanks. I bet you can. It might be a little bit tricky, but you can try. So how many blanks are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So if you can get more than 10 correct, it's good enough for the start, Okay, try. Put a pause and try, and remember to look at the clues in the sentence, in the context. Okay, now let's look at the answer. Okay, last night, you know very clearly, last night I went to a boxing match. So this is past tense. Oh, I have already been to 2 boxing matches. So you're just stating, you did not state when, but you are highlighting on the fact that you have been. When you have been, it's not important, but you are saying, you are telling, or sharing that you have been to 2 boxing matches. Number 2, do you know that Joe has worked at the sports arena for 15 years? So the duration is given for 15 years, but exactly when is not mentioned. So you use present perfect tense. Okay, really, I thought he started working there 5 years ago. So 5 years ago shows that it is a specified time. Just like 2 hours ago, 10 minutes ago, you use past tense. So this is the same. So we use past tense. Started working there 5 years ago. Number 3, question. Have you ever met a famous athlete? So there is no time specified. So this one is present perfect tense. Well, I have seen Laila Ali box. Laila Ali is the name of a boxer. Okay. Wow, I watched her father Muhammad Ali fight once. So once shows that some time ago she watched. So this is past tense. Sadly, he doesn't box anymore. Number 4, Tony has broken his leg. When we don't know, so we use present perfect tense. Really, how did it happen? Okay, so this is past tense. And then he fell while he was skiing. So it happened already. Okay. Number 5, yesterday I left the flat and rode my bike to the gym. So before and after and, remember teacher told you before and after and, they are both in the same form of tense. Okay, so I left the flat and rode my bike to the gym. Then I realized that I didn't have my trainers with me. So all this in the past tense. Why? Because of yesterday. Okay, yeah, because it's the same person talking. Right, B, oh no, that has happened to me before. So before, it happened to me before, but when is not specified. What did you do? I called mom to bring them to me. So past tense. Number 6, how long ago did you begin coaching baseball? Okay, so this is past tense. How long ago? 10 years ago. So it's specifying, okay? I have recently taken a team to the national finals and we won. Okay, this is past. We won. Okay, right. So I hope you can understand and I hope you have really got a few correct. If you haven't, please do try again. Okay, try again. Don't give up. Never give up. You should be determined to try and try again. Okay, right. Before I end, I would like to wish all of you good luck. Okay, be diligent. Please complete all the tasks given by your teachers for the PDPR or online lessons. All right. And thank you for being with me today. Before I leave, please remember to subscribe to SSTP Kedah YouTube channel for more tips, for more sharing, for all other subjects. Okay, don't forget to like and share with your friends. Sharing is caring. Okay then, bye, take care.